Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Jumping straight into it, this is Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in the fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? No, no one was ever no one was ever forsaken that called upon the Lord. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. We gotta keep that faith, man. We gotta keep a healthy bit of faith and some fear, man. We gotta most definitely fear the Lord, man, to be kept during these troubling times, man. We gotta pray for more mercy, and most importantly, we gotta trust in the Lord, man, to deliver us from the impending danger that's coming to these that's gonna come during these latter days, man. But just know it doesn't matter whatever hell that you're going through. It's for a reason, man. And you just gotta keep pushing, man. Endure that hell that you're being put through, man. Cause like I said, gold is tried in the fire, man. And we're all gonna be tested, man. Some will fail, others will not. Lord willing, the hopeful elect will endure to the end, man. Cause we're coming into some beautiful yet dangerous times, man. This is Daniel 3:17. If it be so, our power whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 17 times more than it was, and wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, Salakia, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, stoned, and rose up in his haste, and spake and said unto his counselors, Did we not cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, True, O king. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of the Most High. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High Power, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth of the midst of the fire, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors being gathered together saw these men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor wasn't hair of their heads sign, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of the fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and who hath sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word, and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve and worship any other god except their own power. Yeah. As long as we trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, He'll be with us through all our troubles, man. He'll be right along with us. We just gotta keep believing and keeping the faith, man. You can never let your faith drop, man. You can't lose that faith, man. Because when you lose faith, you'll ultimately die, man. And I read that account as a faith booster, man. And in the incoming days, man, who knows? We may be in the same exact situation, man. Some of us are gonna be martyrs, but we gotta trust in the Lord, though, man. Others will be saved from these dire situations, man, because we believed in our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. He will deliver us from these sad perils, man. But like I said, we gotta keep the faith, though, man. Faith without works is dead, man. This is, hold on. Slakia. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai is my power. Yeah, man. 2/3 is going to be cut off, man. And rightfully so, because they didn't care nothing about this truth, man. They scoffed at it. They had better things going on in life. You know, they thumbed their nose up at Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Kept believing on Jeebus, Buddha, or Allah, or anything else I'm feeling to mention, man. You know, but the hopeful elect, man, we're gonna be kept with this, man. To be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, man. Just gotta keep pushing each and every day, man, praying for more faith to endure these troubling times that we're coming into. And it's only going to intensify, man. Things are gonna be coming back to back to back, man. But we gotta pray to the Lord that He's with us during these troubling times. This is Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Yeah, man. Those spirits, creative avengers, man, they're gonna be in those animals, man. When these beasts get loosened, man, a lot of people gonna be eaten by the animals that are in captivity, so-called zoos, man. Hopefully they get those fucking Edomites first, even putting them in there, man. Going to the zoo is depressing, man. It's just like our situation in captivity, man. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. In these in these coming days, man. That's why we gotta pray to the Lord in thy anger. Remember mercy, man. Yeah, man, it's gonna be real crazy. Abaratazah, the Lord is with us, though, man. This is Salaki. This is Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much Salaki, and that we must through much tribulation into the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, things gonna be coming back to back to back, man. Perils after perils, man. But like I said before, Lord willing, the Lord delivers us from these things, man. That's why we most definitely have to be building up our spiritual bank accounts here, man. 'Cause, like I said again, man, it's gonna be bad out here, man. Finishing off with this is Matthew 6:9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. We should be reading this. We should be saying this prayer each and every day in the Hebrew, man. Shalom.